weekend is Pascal Siakam had one of the greatest games in NBA Finals history. He scored 32 points in
now into the line.
Come on.
Back for the Pistons.
Represent Canada. Here we go.
Here's Lee. And he banks in the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Toronto trailing. Barnes passes to Boucher. And here's Barnes. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Anunoby against Jackson. Goes up with it again. And Anunoby lays it up and in. Anunoby's got 11 points.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Pass to Livers. Here's Jackson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
So wide open there. He said, why not? But that's like a warm-up shot for him.
Outside Barnes. Now here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Here's Livers. Toronto grabs the miss. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
They embraced the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
Pass to Olynyk. There's Jackson with the 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound. The Raptors for the lead. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
And here's Anunoby. Achua passes to Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. They grab their own miss. Achua can't hit. Detroit has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. To the inside. Jackson uses the glass on the layup. Jackson's got his second bucket on the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
To the middle. Well, the field. Oh, my goodness!
Watch out. Light on his feet, quick off the floor, and showing creativity. OG Anunoby. Wow.
Pass to Livers. For 3. Buries it from 3. Jackson's got 7 points in the game. Toronto's gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first. Struggling from that area. Trent with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia. Anunoby with it. The 3. Outside Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Trent. The 3 is up.
2 minutes left in the first.
Toronto the rebound. Achua with the dunk.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Lee misses.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Trent outside. Achua with a screen. Trent goes in. And that one is hammered home.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Pass to Lee. Driving in. Got a piece of it. Here comes Toronto on the push. Anunoby for three. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Love seeing this from Anunoby, getting into a rhythm and staying after it.
Here's Lee, guarded by Trent. To end the run. Lee misses.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Trent against Olynyk. Trent, the pass to Boucher. Trent outside. Down low. Here's Barnes. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And a foul called on the way.
Precious Achiuwa. That's his first personal foul. 13 foul
Points.
Shooting 42.
And that one falls for Jackson.
2 shots.
He's off on the second. Trent outside.
Detroit foul. That's his first personal foul. 15 fouls. At the line for Toronto, Gary Trent Jr. 2 shots.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. There's Jackson with the 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer.
Your Raptors 40. The Pistons 34. All right, we'll do some more sports. Come on and get loud for your Northside crew.
Let's do this, Effie.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. Thaddeus Young out there with Barnes. And it's Birch in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Trent from long range. That shot off. And Detroit will go the other way with it. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
They ran away with this season series last year. It was one of the few teams they could beat.
Pass to Bagley. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Bagley's got 9. All right, Candace, I know you grew up a Chicago Bulls fan. Who was your favorite player on those legendary Bulls teams, not named Michael Jordan?
Well, you know, I loved following the Bulls, especially in the 90s. That was when I fell in love with basketball. But there was a guy named Ron Harper that I really enjoyed watching. I think that he was a huge piece in their championship run. And, you know, before he joined the Bulls, he used to give number 23 a couple battles when he was with the Cavs.
I thought you might go with Dennis Rodman for a minute.
That's a good one, too.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, there's an annual survey of NBA executives. Going into last season, the Pistons were selected for worst offseason. But with the promise of their young players, guys, some optimism that the rebuild in the Motor City is off to a strong start.
Physical, defensive-minded, Allie. That's Detroit basketball, isn't it? And the basket by Van Vliet.
Built to take as much punishment as you want to dish out. Fred VanVleet not fazed by physical D.
And it's Jackson on the take over VanVleet. Detroit, no good that time either.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Here's Barnes. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. For Detroit, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Jackson. Trent with the defensive effort. The Raptors have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. The 3 from Barnes. Here's Birch. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And Thaddeus Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Raptors with... some changes. Siakam, he's checked in for Birch. Boucher comes in for Young. And it's Anunoby in for Barnes. They finds Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Siakam. Here's Stewart. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Well, the NBA looking at a mid-season tournament, but that's already off the ground in the WNBA with the Commissioner's Cup. All right, Candace, how do you like it?
Well, I would like it a lot more if my team was in the Commissioner's Cup, but it was great. I think it made regular season games that much more competitive, and it made playing for something in the first part of the season.
Pass to VanVleet. Tries it from 16, and it's Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Cunningham. Shot from 12. That's good on the jumper. Cunningham's gotten his second bucket on the night.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's Trent. Banked it in off the glass.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Jackson on the wing. Guarded by VanVleet. Pass to Bagley. Bagley, a screen on Anunoby. Up top Bay. Anunoby covering. Fires from the line. Rebounded by Trent. Trent's got 4 rebounds now. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. VanVleet with it. Guarded by Stewart. Outside for Boucher. Now here's Anunoby. 13 points in the win against the 76ers. In Philadelphia. And the basket by Boucher.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Up top, Stewart. Pass to Cunningham. VanVleet against Jackson. Now here's Bagley. Boucher with a double team. Stolen by Siakam. High post Boucher. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was
Isaiah Stewart. That's his first personal foul. Pistons shot. Substitution.
A minute 31 left to play in the first half. Pass to Jackson. From outside the arc. And there's Jackson on the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 6 here in the quarter.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Well, Candace, thanks so much for joining us and sharing your insights into the game.
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure.
It doesn't get much better than a visit from Candace Parker.
Oh, man, she's forgotten more about basketball than most people will ever remember. One of the true greats.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Left in the second period. There's Jackson with the 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists. Right.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Young, the pass to Trent. Back to Young. The shot comes out. Oh, Olynyk with some nice D. Here's Joseph, guarded by Van Vliet. Barnes against Jackson. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
The end of the first
And we're through the first half.
Score is your Raptors 58. The Pistons 59.
Starting.
You got this.
Got it, Coach.
Substitution.
You all ain't that good. Watch.
Olynyk passes to Jackson. Back to Olynyk. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight.
I thought Olynyk got hit on the release, But at his size, he just absorbed it.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. They've got Kelly Olynyk, Jackson out there with Jackson. Then there's Saddiq Bey. Barnes, it's good.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first period. He finally drains one.
Pass to Bey for 3. And that bucket makes it 6 for 10 in the contest.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Here's Van Vliet. Olynyk with some nice D.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Garza. And
Raptors foul. Ken Burch. That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Pistons.
There's two things they rely on him for: being competitive and bringing energy.
Toronto's gone 1 of 6 from three-point range here in the third. Not the result they're looking for. Young with a screen on Jackson. Here's Van Vliet. Detroit with a rebound.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Young. Count that bucket.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup. You know, the longtime veteran Thaddeus Young has changed this game. He's becoming more of a point forward, and he has thrived in that role.
A difficult situation for Toronto. Here's Barnes using his post moves to get the 2 points. Barnes has got 11 points.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
There's Jackson with the 3. And Young pulls it down. Smitty, as you alluded to, the passing numbers for Young have really climbed.
They are starting to use him in a lot of those short roll sets. He has great chemistry with his guards. It could be a brand new version of how Thaddeus Young is going to play going forward.
Back to Jackson. Pass to Olynyk. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Olynyk's got 7 points here in the quarter. Here's Barnes. He's got 11. Young with a screen on Jackson. And there's the call on Saddiq Bey. That'll be a second foul of the game. Stewart, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Pistons substitution.
From the inbound. In deep, Van Vliet drops it in. Give him 8.
What agility from Fred Van Vliet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
Jackson with a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Stewart. And here's Jackson. Drives to the hoop. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Birch has got 4 rebounds now. Young, the pass to Van Vliet. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Here's Young. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Bey. Jackson against Barnes. And there's Jackson on the assist from Bey. Bey's got 3 assists.
It'll be a Raptor. All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for t-shirt time.
Who's making a change here? Boucher's checked in.
Meantime, on June 25th and 26th,
Road, no man.
dogs. I don't score goals from even when that girl look mellow.
Chris Boucher is checked in for Achua. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Corey Joseph's checked in for Jackson. They've got Kem Birch. Barnes out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Young in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by VanVleet.
For your Raptors, Gary Trent Jr.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the third. Pass to Bay. Olynyk, a screen on Young. Bay passes to Olynyk. Jackson from long range. And it's VanVleet with the rebound. VanVleet's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
After a monster first half from three-point range, I mean, things have dried up for him here in the second.
And wheeling himself to the basket, VanVleet has earned his spot in the NBA. This guy hard to deny.
Joseph against VanVleet. And Joseph kicks to Jackson. Stewart a screen. Jackson passes to Stewart. Clock at 4. Pistons passing it around. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Birch has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The pass to Young. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. VanVleet finds Trent. Here's the screen with the drive. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it.
Your Raptors, 79. Ladies and gentlemen, your North Side Crew. Come on, fans. It's the 4th quarter.
Quarter upon us. Time is running out for this game to become competitive. Chris, the NBA cutting back on the foul calls for those unnatural shooting motions. You know, the break check, the pump and jump and all that. Do you like that change?
I mean, look, it's already an offensive players game. It's hard enough to check a guy with the skill set that these players have. So, yeah, the league is throwing a ball to defenders. It's about time.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. On the floor for Detroit, they've got Jackson. Marvin Bagley is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Stewart in at the center, locking down the middle. Siakam misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's VanVleet. Boucher kicks to Anunoby. Bounce pass from Trent. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Stolen away.
Gary Trent Jr. with the help.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Chalk up 2 there.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They led by as many as 18 points. Bagley trying to free himself up. Cunningham's shot is off. Anunoby passes to VanVleet. Now Siakam. Defended by Bagley. 11 feet away. Great D that time from Bagley. Pistons leading by 10. There's the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on it.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Pistons, Corey Joseph taking 2 shots.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Stewart against Siakam. The shot will not fall. And Detroit the other way now. Outside Jackson. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
We get a new appreciation for just the immense...
The shot attempt does not count. That'll be a Pistons timeout. Fans around the section get free t-shirt. Let's